Hi guys, it's Kim. I am on a little bit of a road trip right now. As you can see, I'm in my car, and don't worry, I pulled over. I wanted to talk to you today about something, and being on this trip and on a long, boring road by myself in the car really just was the perfect metaphor for me to talk to you about something that's really been on my heart lately. If you're like me, then you are on a road to somewhere, and the destination is seemingly far off. For many, many years, I wanted to be somewhere where I wasn't. I wanted to be someone that I wasn't. And, did my best to get myself on the road, but wasn't sure just how I was going to get there. And what was on my heart to share with you this time is 4 things that are invaluable and necessary for you to get from where you are to where you're going. And if you've hopped into your car and you are on the journey of to where you want to be, you know that you need 4 wheels to get you there. And I want to talk to you about those 4 wheels that are so important and necessary to get you from where you are to where you'd like to be. And it might be something you want to achieve. It might be just the person that you want to be. It might be going from an angry person to a peaceful person. Whatever it might be, you need all 4 of these wheels. And wheel number 1 is a teachable heart. What do I mean by that? Well, a teachable heart is a heart that is willing to learn. It's a heart that never stops learning. A teachable heart is an influenceable heart. People who feel that they don't have anything else to learn and they know what they need to know and they've got it figured out, those are people who have kind of found the ceiling to their personal growth and maturity. And if you want to continue growing and become the person that you were created to be, you can't put a ceiling on that. And I don't think that you should ever put a ceiling on it. I think that we should all be learning till the day we die. And so having that teachable heart and spirit, willing to learn, open to new information and knowledge, willing to even kind of take a look at some things in yourself that might need to change. That's all part of a teachable heart, and it's one of the wheels on your vehicle. Wheel number 2 is knowledge. And obviously that teachable heart is key, because if you need knowledge, how are you going to absorb it if you don't have a teachable heart? And knowledge is, power. People say knowledge is power. Well, knowledge itself isn't power. It's what you do with your knowledge that becomes powerful or not. And there was a lot of times in my life where I look back now and I can see that I stayed in one place. My car was pulled over to the side of the road and I wasn't going anywhere because I lacked some really crucial knowledge. And when I received that knowledge, I had a decision to make. Do I stay here on the side of the road and not move? Or do I take this information and act on it and get out on the road? And getting out on the road and acting on new knowledge can be very scary. I know what that feels like. But we really do have a choice when we are offered knowledge. We can stay or we can move on, and we can grow and we can go toward our destination. So knowledge is a very important part of your journey. It's one of the wheels. The 3rd wheel is practical skills. You can have knowledge of concepts, and you can also have a teachable heart, but if you don't have practical skills to do little everyday things, it could be things as simple as cleaning your house, taking care of your children, coping with a difficult relationship, managing your own anger and fear. Practical skills can be the difference between life and death and freedom and a prison. And boy, with all of my aspirations and willingness to learn, and I had so many things going for me, but I sorely needed some practical skills, and still do, and I'm still attaining and working on those every day. But the ones I've obtained, I'm telling you, have been the difference between my own happiness and my own misery. So practical skills are huge. And the 4th wheel on your vehicle, equally as important and kind of wraps it all up, is support. And what I mean by that is family and or friends who are there for you. They encourage you. They can be strong when you're weak. You can strategize things with them. They see the good in you. They draw out the good in you. I have been so blessed with people in my life who have drawn out the good in me. They've been just absolutely from God Himself. And those same friends who could be the most supportive, wonderful people on the earth are also going to be the people who will speak into your life and maybe tell you the things that you don't want to hear. That's what support looks like. Someone willing to tell you the truth because they care about you and they want you to get where it is that you want to go. And lastly, I'm going to leave you with this. Every car needs fuel. You're not going anywhere with an empty gas tank, even if you have the 4 best tires in the world. And I'm telling you, the fuel that you need to get where you're going is faith. Without faith, we're not going anywhere. We need to know that there's someone bigger than us, someone who can handle the things that we can't handle, someone that isn't shaken or discouraged by the things that we're shaken and discouraged by. And so I want to challenge you today to search your heart, find out where your faith is. Maybe you don't have any. Talk to me about that. Maybe you have faith, but you're not sure where to put it. Talk to me about that. But I want to challenge you today to put your faith in the God who made you, who has a plan for your life, who does have a destination for you, and it's a place of fulfillment and peace and joy in your life. And I want to encourage you today to get your tank fueled up and get those 4 wheels on the road and join with me and get to where you want to be.